What up, y'all? You know who it is, your boy Kiss. Right now, you checking out the 3-point conversion.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's your man, Mr. Controversy. Did you miss me? We're back inside the 3-point conversion sports lounge, and I got my guy to my right. Mace, what up, dog?
Hey man, happy Wednesday, my brother. Happy Wednesday. We in here.
Yeah, we in here, dog.
We in here.
Yeah, man. How you doing, bro?
Man, another week, man. Another week, man. The grind don't stop. We already to March. It's crazy. We are already to March.
Ain't that crazy, dog?
We'll be Christmas shopping real soon. We will be Christmas shopping real soon. It's crazy.
Right. Yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
And the fact that it's all warm and everything, dog.
Yeah, man. This perfect running weather every March. Me and my run coach, we start out because it's 5K season, so I got like 4 5Ks lined up. So it's a difference when you're running for time. When you're just out there running by yourself, you can kind of BS it. Coach got me on the clock now, so I feel some kind of way, but whatever.
Right.
Whatever, coach. Whatever.
Yeah, it's supposed to get up to 80, man. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, man. Grills will be broke out all weekend. You will smell barbecue everywhere, choco, everything. We ready.
Yeah, we ready, man. We ready. And speaking of ready, we ready for this show to get started, man. And got a good lineup. Got some stuff to talk about, man. We got NFL pre NFL free agency is up, and we've been hearing a lot of stuff that's going on. A lot of people getting released.
Hell gonna break loose next week.
A lot of people are getting franchise tagged. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
That's the biggest part right there. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a lot to talk about when we get to that, man. Also, and a lot of surprises, and I want to know what you shocked off. It was some big stuff that happened already. Also, man, we got to talk March Madness. We're in March, so it's about to get started. I think next week is the tournament.
Yeah, we got the conference tournaments. Yep.
And then we on from there. And then also, man, we got Deshaun Tate coming in to talk with us about March Madness and college basketball. Also, NBA, man, the Hawks, they don't know, they got a good chance to take advantage of this week schedule they got coming up.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
You know what I'm saying? So they need to go ahead and take advantage. But also, man, I got a question about the Boston Celtics, man, that I'm going to ask later on. It's a very important question. I got a couple questions about them. We'll get into that. And then also, man, we your boy, the Braves, and we're about to get in that. I'm going to just say the Braves. That's it. We're about to get in that in a minute, man. And then we got quick hits. Of course, we got the question of the night. Also, we got the stop it segment, man. So let your family and friends know they can listen to the show live on the 3-Point Conversion Facebook page and the 3-Point Conversion YouTube channel. And it's time to get to these quick hits. Let's get it. First question, or first thing to talk about is the Kansas City Chiefs are trading cornerback Trent McDuffie to the Los Angeles Rams for a 5th round pick and for a first round, fifth round, sixth round of 2026, and a 2027 third round pick. Mace, that's your team, the Rams,
For now.
for now,
For now.
considering. But what's your thought on this trade, man?
So this is a very very big trade. I think one of the things the Rams kind of let it be known all through the season that the secondary was the issue. So you go out and get arguably one of the best, probably a top 3, top 5 corner in the NFL, Trent McDuffie. Seems like Kansas City Chiefs are kind of in rebuild mode, so they're unloading salary, and so this is gigantic for the LA Rams. This is a huge piece. It kind of puts you in the mind of when they went out and got Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah.
And the difference Jalen Ramsey made when he, excuse me, when he joined the Rams. I mean, they became a Super Bowl contender. I mean, they won a Super Bowl. So, gotta have somebody who can latch on to these number one receivers and keep them quiet. And Trent McDuffie has been doing that for a while. Very outstanding corner. I like the move. Big time.
Yeah, me too. I just feel like it was a great move because you had to do what you had to do. But man, they gave up a lot.
Well, the Rams have known to say F them picks. When they say F them picks, they won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I think they look at this team. I look like they're going to push all the chips to the middle of the table because this is probably going to be Matthew Stafford's last season.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to probably make every move imaginable. We'll worry about the ramifications after this season. So they're sitting there like, hey, we got one shot at this thing. We probably got one more shot at this thing with Matthew Stafford. Let's put the best team that we can assemble together, and let's go from there.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right. What up, Ab? Ab said he don't think it's a lot. No, that's a lot, bro. That's a lot. Those picks. People always. I think people don't look at fifth round picks and sixth round picks, whatever, and they think, oh, that's fifth and sixth. We got Kevin Monangai. There's seventh round pick, and that joke almost was 20 yards.
Crazy.
I don't know, man. It's a lot, but and I absent. I guess he's saying it can afford it. But to your point, Ab, and to what Maceo just said, last time they did this, they won a chip, so it might work out. And sometimes it might be a lot, but sometimes we don't know if those picks would pan out. But we know what McDuffie would do. Yeah. I mean, my bad. Appreciate it.
And it's crazy because so many times I think people really forget, like most teams that are who are right there and their windows are closing, but they're like right there.
Yeah.
They're not thinking about 2 years, 4 years down the line. That ain't got nothing to do with us. Like, let's worry about 2026, and we want to win a Super Bowl in SoFi the way we did the last go round. So I think that's the focus. I think they're going to do everything in their power to put together the best roster they can to make this one more run. Because this is going to probably be like Matthew Stafford's last hurrah. It has to be now. It has to be. So
even though they joke like he played 2 more years, but like you said, this has to be. But then also I'm wondering what's going to happen with the quarterback situation. Now they can pick a quarterback. And what's good is this is not a draft where you're going to get your quarterback anyway.
This is a terrible draft. This is probably one of the worst quarterback drafts ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
True. Retire early. The way he's been coaching for 15, 17 years already.
Well, he almost walked away once, but he came back. But I mean,
G said
we'll see. That was a battle cry a few years ago, man. They were like, F them picks, dog. Like, man, we're trying to win, man. We're worried about it. We'll kick that can down the road somewhere. They ain't got nothing to do with us today.
All right. Mike said also, F them picks is the lifestyle for them. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. What up, Mike?
It is. Yeah, what up, Mike? All right. Moving on. So during this year's NCAA tournament or tournaments, as far as the men and women, teams must submit an initial report to the NCAA by 9:00 p.m. local time the night before the game and 2 hours before the scheduled tip-off time for an update for the availability of a player. So and it will go like football, available, questionable, or sit out. And if they don't, or out, I'm sorry. And if they don't do this, they will be fined 10,000 for the first offense, 25,000 for the second offense, and third 30,000 plus the 10,000 for the head coach. Do you like this? I didn't even know they weren't doing this. I wasn't aware of that.
No, they in bed with Vegas. I mean, it's Prize Picks. All of these people are sponsors.
Mhm.
So yeah, you need all information possible. So I like you said, I'm surprised they weren't already doing this, but now that everybody, all of these gambling sites are official partners with all these different companies, oh yeah, they just make too much sense. Like
Yeah.
we gotta hedge our bets, baby. I need to know who out, and I don't need to know when the announcer announce, oh yeah, such and such sitting out. Nah, we need to know prior to. So it's
Right.
part for the course. I mean, just like every other sport, injury report. You gotta put injury report out there. Everything the Darren Patterson rule. Everything. That dude.
Yeah, man. But I agree though. It's all betting. You know it is.
Oh yeah.
They all,
Definitely.
you gotta, it's not fun. It's not right doing this. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, they're like, hey, if we're gonna suspend players, we might as well keep it a G. You gotta let us know what's going on there. So, since we can't have players being the inside, just give it a fake report and sit somehow big to screw with DraftKings.
Nah, that's not gonna happen.
They make too
they're
much.
gonna be very truthful because they want that check to clear.
Right. They make too much money.
Indeed.
And then last but not least, not last but not least, I got two more. The MLB has suspended Atlanta Braves outfielder Profar. Is it Jorgensen Profar?
Whatever his name, it don't matter.
I don't know how to say it,
You're not gonna be using his name no way, so it don't matter.
We're not gonna use it. Right. They suspended Profar 162 games for violating the league's joint drug policy for a second time in 2 years.
Yeah, man.
He did it last year.
Yeah, got 80 games last year. Yeah.
If you're the Braves, Mace, I'm just wondering who's going to get fired, or maybe he's not there anymore. Or who's going to take all the heat? I mean, they could give it to the manager,
No, he gonna take all the heat because whenever guys get banged up for this, it's all on them because before you ingest anything, you're supposed to run it by. Even if you got a cold, you have to take the medicine and give it to the team physician, the doctors. They have to analyze it. They can tell you yes or no. He clearly somewhere in the cut doing his own thing. He didn't learn the last time. So now he got slapped with 162 games. I hope his career is over. Because this is all on him. It's on him.
It's on him, but what I'm saying is whoever made this deal for him. Because the first time, all right, dang, we messed shame on you. That's what they're saying. Shame on you, Profar. Second time, it's shame on me now. We done got a cheater.
Yeah, I mean, it's still on him because
yes,
he's sitting around taking something and then run it by the doctors. And I'm pretty sure when they ran it, because he got to know he getting tested. Like, he got to know he getting. So this is all on him because I'm pretty sure they were like, dude, let us know today if you've taken anything prior to coming to spring training. And like most of these guys I would do, I'm good. I'm good because some dude, wherever he was at, told him, oh yeah, nah, it can't detect this. Well, it did. You out of here, buddy. Don't want to talk about him no more.
Right. So
Yeah.
so crazy. So like I said, but you know how corporate America is. Somebody taking the heat for this.
Yeah, they're gonna put it out. He gonna follow the sword by himself.
So yeah,
It's gonna be it's all on him, buddy. Because he knows that anytime these dudes can't even like take cough serve because they got to give it to the team physician because he got to see if it has anything that will show up on a drug test that will get you a week, 2 weeks, 20 games, 50 games, 82 games, lifetime ban. Come on.
yeah.
Dude, you're an idiot. Idiot.
And then last but not least, shout out to the legend and our condolences to his family and RIP to legendary head coach Lou Holtz.
Man.
Died at the age of 89 today. Man, you know, I'm not one of those guys that, and he fits in this category, you know, I'm not, you know, I hate that he passed, whatever. I'm not going to say like, oh, I'm just so sad. I mean, you know, he's 89 years old. Sometimes you got to go. We don't know what was going on with his health or was he ready to go? We don't know that. But when you just thinking about what he's done for college football, who he was for college football, remember, he's the only head coach to take 6 teams to a bowl game. Now, and we're not talking about the Daily McDouble meal bowl game. We're talking when you had to win at least 9 games to make a bowl game. You know, so this guy was true legend. You know what I'm saying? True legend.
Yeah.
I hated Notre Dame, but he was the only guy I kind of really was like, all right, he cool. Believe it or not, was Lou Holtz. Kneeling down, picking up that grass, walking up and down the sideline. Even though I hated Tony Rice and Ricky Waters and
How can you hate Tony Rice, man? Tony Rice was him. How can you hate Tony Rice, man?
I hated all of them. I hated
the Rocket. Come on, man. Todd Light, Pat Terrell,
Tim Brown,
Chris Zorich. I hate those guys, man.
Derek Brown,
big Derek Brown running down the scene. I went to school with Derek Brown's cousins. Got to meet Derek Brown. Cool dude.
Yeah. Reggie Brooks.
Yeah, man. Notre Dame. You know, back in that day, you had to love Notre Dame. Man. You had to love Notre Dame.
I hated them with a passion. I hated Notre Dame.
They weren't as aggravating as they are today. They real.
Right.
They real aggravating today. So Lou Holtz affected me as a coach because I learned through Lou Holtz. I always badmouth my team to the media when I was coaching. Guys ask me how you think we're gonna play. I'd be like, man, we sorry, we suck. But I'm telling the team a whole nother story because we're gonna whoop some backside. But don't listen to what I say in the media. I got that from Lou Holtz, man. Lou Holtz was the master of like just bad-mouthing his team, man. We suck. We might not get a first down. Yeah. Hey, so I love that for
hold on. What you mean from Chicago? That wasn't in Chicago. It had nothing to do with Chicago. A lot of
Notre Dame fans in Chicago.
Huh? No, a lot of
Notre Dame fans in Chicago.
Yeah, but Notre Dame ain't nothing. They ain't Chicago. I don't know.
They got a big following in Chicago.
Some people follow them, but no.
Everybody should like the Golden Domers.
If you like, I was a Miami fan, dog. So watching I remember, 88 and 40.
Yeah. I didn't like versus convicts. Catholics versus convicts.
You got to remember too. We always remember this. When you were a kid, we talked about this before. Whatever the first thing you ever saw, whatever you liked, and whatever went against you, that stuck with you forever for the next 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And that's so the first big game, college football. I saw Miami and they were playing Notre Dame, and I hated Notre Dame.
Yeah, G. That's how he got Tony Rice. There's no way Tony Rice should have been able to get Notre Dame. But Lou Holtz went and told them people, hey, do y'all want to win football games? I need to get these kids right here with these with these 2.5 and 2.0 GPAs. I need these kids. Like
Al,
these 3.5 and 3.7 kids we getting, they can't win football games. I need some thugs, basically. I need some guys who listen. Put them in basket weaving classes for 4 years. I just need them to win football games. You want a natty. So
good. But Al, everybody in Chicago don't love Notre Dame. Trust me. It's a lot of people that do, but everybody don't love Notre Dame. There's a lot of people like me that hated Notre Dame. You got no.
Come on, man. Walk down the stairs, play like a champion sign. Come on, man.
But
Dip
again,
the helmets and gold every week.
But you know what? I can say this now, looking back at that, man, that was college football. You know what I'm saying? That tradition, it was Notre Dame. Then they should show them teams every year. Got tired of them.
They definitely not Northwestern fans. They definitely not.
We was Northwestern fans in '94. that year they were the Cinderella team. Two months and Northwestern was in Chicago until
I bet if they go back and really study that team, it was a lot of NCAA infractions going on over there. Cause I ain't no way Northwestern ended up in the freaking Rose Bowl. Like, what are we doing?
Right. Hey, put it like this. Y'all talking about you from Chicago, you should like it, whatever, dog. I went to open campus, man. I ain't messing with you.
Yeah, I knew it was coming, just didn't know when.
Hey, G, you're right. That 1 year, '94, that's when we all loved Northwestern. I ain't gonna lie, dog. We didn't care about Northwestern. They ain't even show them on TV until '94.
Shout out one of my Park teammates, Pat, the great Pat Wright. Pat Wright with Northwestern. Pat Wright was probably the shortest Division I tailback ever. Yeah. I think Pat was on that team, the '94 team that went to the Rose Bowl. He was on that team.
Pat who?
Pat Wright, Patrick Wright.
Jacob, who was the wide receiver? Weighed like 128 pounds. Our wide receiver, our number one wide receiver. Dog, that Northwestern team was. I don't know how they made it through God. I don't know how
because they were full of ineligible players, man. Them folks know what they were doing. All of a sudden,
yeah.
All of a sudden.
You know what I'm saying? All right, man. But anyways, shout out to Lou Holtz, man. Like I said, man, one of a kind legend, legend from a legendary school. I admit that.
Now I got to find a picture of Tony Rice and Lou Holtz, man.
Right.
Let me hit the Google. See if the Google got Tony Rice and Lou Holtz, man.
All right, man.
They're my guys.
That completes quick hits. All right, y'all. It is now time.
Oh man, that's funny.
Hot topic, and the hot topic, bro. This NFL pre-free agency is lit already, or whatever they say now. I don't know what they say, but it's crazy already. Mason, I gotta ask you. So far for you, what's the biggest story for you so far?
For me right now, it's all of the quarterback situations. Guys, they basically letting guys know, man, you will not be here. We don't care about this money that we got to eat. We getting, man, we packing y'all up, man. We getting you guys out of here. So it's the impending quarterback musical chairs that's about to happen. Because the free agent class, of course, is much better than the draft class. So a lot of these guys, because this draft is so weak, that a lot of these guys this season are going to get a chance to land.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, and you're right. I'm not gonna lie, man. The biggest story for me, y'all can call me biased or not, but I think it's big because what it could affect is Drew Dalman. Him retiring at the age of 27.
Your center.
That was big news. That was big for the Bears because the repercussion, the fact that you finally had, because when you think of your offensive line, the center is a guy who leads it. I don't care
Yeah.
if somebody is a all-pro left tackle, but center is the leader. That's the general of the whole offensive line. And you get somebody like a Dawman that's 27 years old, make the Pro Bowl again, and next thing you know, he retires after your quarterback, first year under the system, plays well. I mean, I know a lot of the reason why they were number one in pass blocking is the fact that Caleb escaped a lot, but still, it wasn't as much as it was the first year. And now he's gone. That's big, young leader. That's like starting all over again because now you got to learn the center all over again. So I think that was huge. Um, that was huge. We don't know, Jacob. I don't even know if that was it. Sometimes, man, you remember who was the linebacker from 49ers that retired early?
Oh, Patrick Willis.
No. Patrick played like now. It was another guy. I remember he only played 3 or 4 years. The white guy, and he was good. He was turning to it, and he was coming into his own, and he retired at like 24, walked away. Shocked. And it was right after Patrick Willis left. I cannot remember his names, but I remember he did that, and it was like, what? But he was just like, hey, I'm thinking about my guy. I'm thinking about my life, and and to Jacob's point, he don't want to get to that point of getting out the bed. Take 20 minutes to get out the bed. Maybe that's it. I don't know what it is. Still haven't came out with it, but I think that's big, man, to Caleb. And Keithley went early too. Keithley went early.
Yeah.
And but again, you just think about Caleb and the Bears that they were ahead of schedule, way ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
Probably was gonna be Super Bowl favorites, not maybe the number one, but Super Bowl favorites heading to this year. And you lose your offensive lineman, your center, your general, that's a big loss right there. So to me, that was big. That was very big. Also,
Crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, man. All like you talking about the quarterbacks, just the good people was getting released. Bobby Okereke, Radno from Detroit, he got released. We know about Kyler Murray. I mean, but it was so many good players who's gotten released. Jawan, I mean, maybe he had stopped getting offensive offsides on offense. Jawan Taylor for the Kansas City Chiefs, he got released. So you got a lot of big names who was released this year. And as I stated before we first started the show, it's not even a lot of people. It's not even a lot of franchise tags this year.
Nah, because we know it all comes back to money, and even though the salary cap goes up every year, a lot of these guys you can get the same productivity at a cheaper rate,
right?
And that's what these teams are looking. Because I mean, when you're building out your roster, you kind of figuring, okay, we know we're gonna need to spend money here, and we got this guy, and it's been like in a lot of it too, age. A lot of these guys, when you hit 30 in the NFL, like, you old.
Yeah.
So it's either cap casualty or like age. Like, man, dude, man, he over the hill, man. Dude, 31. Now he's not old in life, but in the NFL, he old because I can go have an incoming 22-year-old, 23-year-old who is just spry and just got all this energy. And oh, by the way, he's cheaper than you. So I mean,
right.
This happens every year, though. I mean, we're not surprised. It happens every year.
Right. Jacob, let me tell you something. I don't think Kirk was part of Fontenot's plan. The word is that wasn't on Fontenot. That was somebody higher up.
Yeah, that's why Fontenot drafted Penix.
That's why he drafted Penix. Yeah, that had nothing to do with Fontenot. Yeah. That was what's the guy that everybody hates?
Yeah, that dude.
Yeah, the older guy that now
Rich McKay. Rich McKay.
That was on Rich McKay. Yeah, that was on Rich McKay. But Oh, okay. He said he meant Penix was his idea. Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all that is. But yeah, like I said, it's a lot going on. Look, I do want to ask you this though. I want to ask the chat team and everybody who's watching. What do you think would be a good fit for Kyler Murray?
Ooh. So again, the good news for Kyler, this quarterback class sucks.
Right.
This quarterback class sucks. A lot of teams are gonna need a bridge quarterback because everybody know the 2027 class is loaded.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if I'm Kyler, I mean the New York Jets gonna need a quarterback because they're probably gonna move on from they're probably not bringing Justin Fields back.
No.
And depending on what Pittsburgh do with Aaron Rodgers, you know, does he come back? He could be a hot and shaky. But you know, the thing with Kyler is his health.
Yeah.
Because when he's healthy and he's explosive and he can move around, I mean, he can do some exciting things. The bad problem is it's his foot. Like last year was his foot. And when an athletic guy got a bad wheel, I mean, that's what makes him special, his feet. Right. He can't win from the pocket. I mean, he just can't. He's too small. So
you know, you're right with Pittsburgh. I'm gonna tell you why. Everywhere McCarthy's went, and he had a quarterback that had a way of doing it. McCarthy, stupid Jacob. McCarthy has helped that quarterback get better. Whether it was showing them how to play, being student of the game, being more I don't know, coachable. Think about it. Brett Favre almost had one of his best years of his career in 2007 under McCarthy. Remember, he was doing all that, and McCarthy came, and they went to the NFC Championship.
McCarthy kind of took some of that gunslinger mentality out of him, like, bro, you got to take care of the football, dude.
Look what he's done with Dak. When Dak is healthy, Dak has always been runner-up or, third in MVP voting when he's played a full season.
Yeah.
I think it can happen for Kyler Murray as well. But another place people have been talking about is hometown. They've been talking about Atlanta. Like him go with Stefanski.
He just don't seem like a Stefanski type quarterback.
I don't know, man.
Because Stefanski really wants a West Coast quarterback. 3-step, ball out, 5-step, ball out. Kyler Murray not that. Kyler Murray shotgun, sprint out, make a play, kind of mess around in the pocket. He's not a West Coast quarterback. Stefanski want a guy who 3-step ball out.
Yeah.
That's what he want, and that's not Kyler Murray.
Hold on. Shout out. Yeah, Chris Borland was his name. Thanks, G.
Okay, yeah. Appreciate that, G. Yeah.
It was Chris Borland, yeah.
Okay, I remember him now. Yeah, he had started balling.
Yeah. Yep. He retired. Something like that. It was like real early. I would also think I don't know if Vikings going to just give up on the quarterback now. I can't think of his name.
JJ McCarthy.
McCarthy, yeah.
Oh, they're gonna give up on JJ McCarthy.
You think? Because
they all but basically done gave up on him. They like basically any quarterback who can run this like dude. I think Kirk Cousins is going back to Minnesota. I really believe Kirk Cousins is going to Minnesota.
Yeah.
I listen. I put some juice boxes on Kirk Cousins going back to Minnesota.
And that would make that happen. That would make sense because if he played just one more year or whatever, you could say, okay, McCarthy, just learn from this vet. You can still do that and keep McCarthy. Because again, McCarthy started to play. Not McCarthy. Yeah, McCarthy. He started to play well towards the end. So and then he got hurt.
He's not that good though.
I'm not saying he's good, but that's a way they could say sit and watch him. What about the Dolphins? Well, no, because
they're not going to trade out one short quarterback for another short quarterback.
But this short quarterback can do more than just
Yeah,
time.
but this short quarterback hurt. one had concussions. This one already hurt. Like they the same dude. And oh, by the way, he gonna probably want to wear 1 too. Like that's gonna be like that's gonna give everybody in there like they gonna be no.
That's true.
They just gonna think every time he come on the field, all they gonna see is Tua, even though he right-handed, Tua left-handed. All they gonna see is Tua. Now the only way they were bringing him out there like, dude, you cannot wear 1.
Right.
You gotta get another number, man. You gotta get 7, 2, 15, like anything but 1.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you're right, G. I don't think he you're right.
No, they swung and missed on McCarthy. McCarthy. Kevin O'Connell is basically telling anybody who will listen, come get this dude from me, man. Y'all can have him.
Hey, but you know what? I think O'Connell more mad the fact that the quarterback that he probably wanted to keep won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean
that's gotta hurt the most.
I mean, it's on them. Yeah, it's on them.
Hey,
they thought they had something in McCarthy. Whatever. I don't feel bad for him.
Last question on this. Where do you see Max Crosby ending up?
So I'm gonna say this because I've been to a Raiders game and seen the impact that he has in that stadium and on that city. Now they're not gonna let him go. He don't want to go, and they're not gonna let they're about to be so bad for another probably 2 seasons. He don't
want to go, but he gotta go. He like Trey. He's like Trey now.
But he don't gotta go. We think he gotta go, but he don't want to go because he's become such an important piece of the Vegas culture. And I think he enjoys that. He's like, man, listen, I ain't finna win. I know I'm not finna win. I know I'm not gonna win. But his day-to-day in Vegas, I think he's become so comfortable that if he uproots his family and they move from there, I don't think we'll get the same. He plays with so much passion and energy because I think he's just juiced up by Vegas. I think if he goes anywhere else, we're not gonna get that Max Crosby. I just don't think we will.
I think and that makes sense. But he's ready to go. He's like Trey Young. He don't want to go. Like he would love to stay there, but because they're not winning, and he know they're not winning for another 2 to 3 years.
Yeah,
I can't do it. He's already made references of the Patriots, whatever, and he
damn sure don't want to go there.
Well, I guess he think they can win there because you put too. But I'm like Jacob. I think he's going to Bears will make perfect sense for him to go there now. You got a team that's winning, on the rise. They need a DN that'll set the defense right there. Why not? And he already told Caleb in the 4th game this year and came out and said, "Hey, he's the truth. He's the truth." That's a great right there. I don't care for him to do what he's doing. So it only makes sense. It only makes sense.
I think that weather. I think he gonna think about that weather and be like, "Man, no." He has life so good in Vegas. It's unbelievable how good his life is in Vegas. And
he want to win though.
Yeah, I don't think he want to win.
Yeah,
I think some guys at a certain point they like, man, you know what, man. If I go, say I go somewhere, I might not fit. I might not like my wife, might not like the city. I think guys struggle with that. I remember KG was talking about how even though it worked out for KG, but he was just like, I'm so not a fit for Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of like on the court, yeah, but like off the court, like all of that stuff matters.
Mm-hmm.
And he think it really affected his home life.
Right.
And guys, all of that stuff matters. Yeah, you want to win, you want to do all this stuff, but you got to live with these people and you got to do life with these people past this. And I just think we into mental health and all these different things. I think that really plays on a lot of guys' mind. But it's a guy I know for a fact right now who's going to get paid this offseason. He really feels some type of way about moving because he really loves the situation he's in. He loves it.
But that's why, but part of what you're saying, you're right in a sense, but that's why I think he's going to leave. Because like you said, them people like KG, Minnesota, he thought he would hate it, but he's been in Minnesota for 7, 8 years or 9, whatever it was. The guys, we've seen a lot of guys say that. The thing that's why it won't be as bad. Yes, he won't be in the black and silver, but the fact that they only been in Las Vegas for what, 3 years? So it was, I think that might help just a little bit. But who's to say? But I think Raiders ready to let him go. I mean, the fact that he walked out. I mean, yeah, he's passing. He want to play, but it ain't looking good for Crosby, dog. And then the fact it ain't looking good for him. It's like I'm like Brady gonna be like, look, man, leave, dog. You wasting your time here. It's gonna take. Don't be that player, dog. Winning is everything. Brady can tell him that, and he'll listen. You know what I'm saying?
He'll Brady. He can also tell Brady, yeah, it's easy for you to say because your wife was making more money than you while you were playing. At your peak prowess, your wife basically looking at your check, laughing at you like, bro, get that check out of here, dog.
Hey, G, yeah, it's legal in legal in Chicago, so he's straight. Atlanta, the only place is not legal in. Okay. All right, man. That wraps up the hot topic, man. We're gonna go with our question of the day since we got everybody in here, man. We do a question of the day each show at the end, but we're gonna do a question of the day right now while everybody's in here, people watching. Question of the day, Maceo. Chat room? What is the big what if as far as a trade didn't go through, signing or player coach interested in a team almost happened but didn't? What is the biggest what if? We're not talking injuries. We're talking about
too easy
players. What is your biggest ones?
It's too easy, everybody. It's too easy. Dude, Ken Griffey wanted to come to Atlanta.
I didn't know that.
Ken Griffey wanted to be part of Atlanta Braves.
When was this?
When he had his first contract dispute, he was like, send me to Atlanta. Send me to Atlanta. We are still sick about that. We are still. Oh my God. Griffey in Atlanta?
Yeah, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy.
My brother had basically already had the jersey ordered. He was so ready for Griffey. Griffey in Atlanta?
That'd have been crazy, dog. Hey,
forever sick about it. Forever sick about it.
You know, Chris Paul, the Lakers, big one. Yes, that.
Oh yeah.
That Kobe would have won. Yeah, that would have been crazy. That would have no fair. I'm gonna tell you another one. We finally would have seen a guy get his chip. Joe Montana to the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
Who dropped the ball on that? When Joe Montana says, I want to play with Barry and come to Detroit, who dropped the ball?
Well, think about this. Randy Moss and Jerry Rice was supposed to be Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Rice thought the Cowboys were going to draft him. Jerry Jones told Randy Moss, we're going to draft you.
Right.
And then draft him.
Right.
What are we doing?
That's crazy. Yeah. Carmelo with the big three. Hey, a bigger one. If Carmelo would have joined Detroit.
Yeah, instead of them taking your mans.
Would Carmelo be a different player? I mean, he would have been scoring, but I'm saying And Carmelo turned into a G later on in his career, but I'm just saying, like, under that tutelage, Autumn.
G, that was on my list too, right there. Yep. Madison Bonds almost ended up with the Evil Empire in '93. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Sickening.
Yes. Yeah, G. Tim Duncan to Orlando and with Grant Hill and Tracy.
Oh, and think about it. A-Rod had really committed. He kind of committed to the Red Sox.
That's right.
Before he ended up with the Yankees, like he pretty much was like,
yeah, we know Al. Yeah, I know it's you, Al. Go ahead.
yeah, we know that's you, crazy boy. But yeah, no, A-Rod in Boston, instead of with the battling the Evil Empire, instead of joining them, then he probably could have stayed at shortstop. As opposed to have to move to third base, because Derek Jeter wasn't going nowhere. Like,
no, he wasn't.
Like, bro, you think you finna move the captain? Are you serious, man?
Nah.
You ain't did nothing.
Jacob, that's a good one too. Eddie Murray with Andre Dawson. Another one I had, it's biased, but I just wonder how it would have been. Kobe going to the Bulls.
I just want to say that.
That would have been
Kobe wanted out. Kobe wanted to go to Chicago.
That would have been crazy.
Now, yeah, if y'all think he walked and talked like Jordan, he probably would have bought Jordan Mattress probably would have been on the market as long as it was, because Kobe probably would have bought it.
So I got two with KG. First, I don't know if y'all know KG. Remember, KG talked about going to the Lakers.
Yeah.
But he couldn't get in touch with Kobe.
Couldn't get in touch with Kobe.
Out of the country.
Yeah.
What, bruh, if KG and Kobe, the way they're focused, oh my God, that would have been scary. But did you know this? KG, not KG, who was it? Rasheed Wallace, my bad. Rasheed Wallace was about to sign with, he was going to go to Georgetown.
Oh, out of high school. Ooh.
Yes, it was between Georgetown and North Carolina. The only one who, because it was between them two. He was thinking he was leaning towards Georgetown, but what happened was he came from school and Dean Smith, after they won it, he said it was the day after they won the chip. Dean Smith was in his but Iverson came the next year.
Yeah.
Rasheed and Iverson?
Yeah, man.
Woo!
Crazy. Another one that people really don't remember, but it almost happened. James Harden was almost a Golden State Warrior.
That's right.
Because they wasn't quite sold on Clay. They were gonna move Clay and bring in Harden. We would have never really had the Splash Brothers if they went through with the trade. But they kind of felt like, you know what?
We don't.
It's some upside here to this kid. We just got to figure it out.
Right.
Crazy.
Hey, I didn't know this. I heard. Well, I did know. I'm lying. I did know about that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. On a Duke squad with JJ Redick and Dane. What do you mean? I don't get it. Who was supposed to be on that? Are you talking about Kobe? I don't know, because they did play together, right? JJ, they always on Duke squad. Maybe he's talking about Rasheed. Who is he talking about? Oh, LeBron to Duke. Yeah, that's right. LeBron to Duke.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, LeBron was going straight to the pros, no matter what. Charles Barkley was traded to the Lakers, but I don't think they would have won the chip because they ain't had nobody there at that time. No. Yeah, they ain't had nobody. I don't think they would have signed Shaq if that was the case.
Just crazy times, man. Some of those trades, you kind of glad they didn't happen, because you just kind of see the end result. Stuff kind of panned out the way it was supposed to pan out. But yeah.
Again, still that Barry Sanders though and Joe Montana.
That's crazy, man.
With Herman Moore, with Perryman,
yeah. Barry would have still been losing yards. It wouldn't have really mattered. He'd been,
Here we
you know,
go.
he'd been having 7 yard, 8 yard, 10 yard losses instead. Because y'all lost more yards than the game, but I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Y'all love Barry Sanders, man.
He still had to play 7 more years just to surpass Barry, so it's cool.
I mean, it's only one.
It's cool.
There's only one GOAT, and his records will never be broken. So I mean, y'all do it there what y'all want. Y'all do it there what y'all want.
To trade Barry.
Like Barry Sanders, 9-yard loss. Barry Sanders, 13-yard loss. Like, dude, just fall, man. Just follow that line of scrimmage, man. You can't juke everybody the whole game.
Hey, what about this? This is an interesting one. Sewell playing with Shaq on line. How do you think that would have went?
I think it would have worked. Do
you think they would have won a chip though?
I don't know, because they wouldn't have Penny.
Yeah, Penny was there.
They wouldn't have. They wouldn't. I mean, Scott. Yeah, you gonna trust Scott Skiles to get the ball to both Shaq and goddamn Sewell? I don't know.
Right. G says Barry Sanders almost traded to my man. Barry Sanders almost traded everybody after he retired.
Yeah, except the Cowboys. Cowboys didn't need him because they had the best running back in the world. So
they was talking about him going to every year.
Every year. Barry was always on the trade block. Always.
Redskins and yeah.
He was gonna be losing yards down there too. So I mean, it really didn't matter, y'all. It really didn't matter where he was gonna go.
Yeah, that would have been the end of Bird's. Yeah, Bird wouldn't have had no chips if he didn't went to Indiana.
Yeah, hell no.
That would have been Yeah,
you know what though? If Larry had stayed in Indiana, he probably would have drunk himself out the league. It's just too close to home, man. That man would have been drinking so much beer at the crib, man.
Right.
And you know the stories about his dad, his family. Best thing happened to Bird, man. Him getting far away from that thing.
Right.
Getting away from French Lick.
But who would have been? He said 3D Nick Anderson, Steve Webb, Shaq. Yeah, but who would have been a point guard? Scott Skiles.
Yeah, it would have been Scott Skiles. Yeah.
Penny was that dude. Or nobody say Penny was that.
Penny was like that. Butch McRae.
Ooh, I knew he was gonna take this. Justin Herbert's drafted by Miami.
No, y'all were tanking for Tua. Y'all were tanking for Tua. Tanking for Tua was a thing. But he would have been drinking more than beer if he had stayed in Indiana.
It's been on that undefeated team. Right. Oh, yeah. Right. Hey, no, wait. Here you go. Here y'all go. If Randy Moss would have went to Florida State.
Or Notre Dame. He got kicked out of both of them.
Yeah, Notre Dame.
Got kicked out of both of them. So it would have been Peter Warrick and Randy Moss.
Oh my God.
But in the words of P-Dub said, this is how P-Dub mouth. P-Dub said he happy Randy Moss got put out upon further review. So after he seen him like 3 practices, he was like, shh.
And look, and I take it a lot because Peter Warrick was that dude. For him to say that with Randy Moss.
This is what I'm telling you. Malik, what it do, my boy?
Malik, what up, dog?
Listen. P-Dub, y'all ever born to P-Dub? Ask P-Dub about, hey, man, what was Randy Moss like at Florida State that 2 weeks he was there?
Bruh. Hey, Malik, so we're asking the question.
Unbelievable.
We asked the question, what would be the biggest what if as far as a trade happening or coach had interest when a player and coach had interest of going to one team and it didn't happen. So that's what we're talking about. But yeah, Peter and Randy would have been that wouldn't have been no fair, man.
No.
Nah. In too, right? Was that Chris Winkie? Was that Chris Winkie days or
Chris Winkie, yeah. He had Lavernius Cole, Peter Ward, Randy Moss.
Right. Daryl Armstrong wasn't in Orlando then, Al.
Yeah, he young. He way younger than them.
Well, he was. No, he was. He was
like younger than them. Like
he came in like 96. Not 95, 96. He came in, so he was, yeah. Yeah, man. We'll do a couple more, and then we're gonna move on. But yeah, man, just thinking about
that 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 wouldn't have helped Andre Rison. Andre Rison in these streets. Yeah, that would have just saved his house. But Andre Rison nightlife,
he was in
unbelievable.
the streets. No. Did you hear the Super Bowl? Deion Sanders was slated to come to he was ready to sign for the 49ers.
Who?
Deion, you didn't hear that story? Deion was saying that after the championship in San Francisco in '94, he was ready to sign a big contract. He was
Yeah, they didn't offer one. They didn't offer to him.
He said even before then, yeah, because he saw they didn't offer it to him, and he saw he was ready to come back, talk, whatever, and he was looking at training camp, and he seen some dorky guy, whatever, had it.
They had 21 on, yeah. Oh yeah. But they weren't.
They would have won. Yes, they would have. They would have won.
No, they weren't going to bring Deion back.
Oh no, they weren't. Yeah.
They weren't going to bring Deion back.
I'm saying
he was a 1 year runner.
But if Deion went there, they would have won another chip. They would won again.
No, Deion changed the balance of power because he put it right back to the Cowboys.
Right.
He was the piece that the Cowboys needed. They were like, yeah, bro, yeah, we're gonna take him.
Yeah,
we're taking him. Yeah, believe that.
Oh, look, if Pippen would have got traded to what was it, Seattle? For Sean Kemp, that would have been ugly. I don't think that would have.
Now, so y'all do it, and I don't know if y'all truly remember this. And Jordan had to kind of nix it, but what's my man name? The GM?
Who?
Krause.
Oh, Jerry Krause. Yeah.
Jerry Krause. Jerry Krause was enamored with Tracy McGrady, young Tracy McGrady.
Well, he was thinking about trading Pippen for Tracy.
And he wanted, and this was in the middle. This was at the end of the three-peat.
Yeah.
He was looking ahead. He was like, man, that young boy in Toronto, we need to trade and get him.
Yeah, I'm ready.
George stepped in and said, man, are you kidding, man? This train is rolling, dog.
Right.
What are we gonna do with that kid?
Hey, one thing about Krause knows talent though. That dude,
no doubt about it. And Krause was always thinking ahead, and like in the dark, like he was telling everybody, like, dog, I wasn't bringing them folk back, man. I wasn't bringing them folk back.
Yeah,
they were talking about Pippen. They were gonna trade Pippen for Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, thank God they didn't.
Like that was a real thing. If Jordan had to step in, Jordan told them folks, man, no, man, what are you thinking about, dude?
Tripping. Yeah.
But that was Krause. Krause, think about it. After the first three they won, Krause was ready to break it up then.
Yeah, he was ready because especially with Jordan left.
Yeah, he was like, man, get these folk out of here, man. I don't know nothing about these folk.
That's gonna wrap up that segment, man. So
that was a great segment right there.
Great segment, yeah, that was fun, man.
What else, man? Jesus.
Yeah.
It would have changed the whole landscape of all these sports then.
Sports, yeah.
We would be having so many different conversations now if some of that stuff had to happen.
Yep. Totally different.
Jesus.
Totally different. All right, man. It is now time for the most infamous, most famous
Stop it.
segment. Let's get it.
Oh,
man. Right, Jacob. All right, I'll go first, man. Mine's quick. I got a real quick one. It goes to DeAndre Ayton. Y'all should know what I'm talking about. I think he had a good game and he yelled out, hey, man. Hey, they trying to turn me into Clint Capella. I'm no Clint Capella.
Stop it.
Dog, you ain't never even been on Clint Capella's. You've been in the league, dog. They should call you the big potential. That's what they should call you, the big potential. That's all you get is potential. Dog. And I understand what he was trying to say, I guess, have me run these floors, getting rebounds. But dog, that's why they was getting to the conference finals in Houston. running the floor, blocking shots. You ain't doing none of that, dog. Come on, man. Jacob,
Oh man.
I looked at Jacob like, Jacob, what you? He was like, no, man, that's what he said. I was like, oh, I didn't know that's what Clint Capella said. So, but look, I say he take Clint Capella right now. Right, Al, right. So, hey, I gotta give him one more, man.
Stop it.
All right, Major, he tripping.
So y'all, in mine it's kind of funny, but y'all know how I'm always complaining about this device right here just ruining sports, just ruining everything.
Okay.
But whoever caught that clip the other night, Draymond on the bench going crazy, whatever Draymond doing, and Steph just standing there looking like, what is this dude? Steph is really tired of Draymond. Like,
yeah,
whoever caught that clip, that said it all, man. Draymond, you gonna mess around and Steph gonna disown you, Draymond. Like, man, cool out, Draymond. Like, we get it, dog. We get it, but you are really getting ahead of yourself, man. Like, that's not your team, Draymond. I know you. Everybody hurt. Stay in your lane, Draymond. Stay. Steph looking like.
Stop it.
Is he like? Is he serious? What he's telling these folk right now? I feel you, still. I know you sick of him still. I know you sick of him still.
Yeah. Hey, Jacob, he ain't even on Kendrick Perkins level, dog. See, Kendrick Perkins won the score. He all defense is what he played. He ain't even on Perkins level. He on Oliver Candy's level. That's who Aiden playing like Oliver Candy right now.
Oh my god.
So all right, man. Let's jump into this basketball, man. We talking about Clint Capella. Let's talk about these Hawks. Yeah, Ab, I give him one. Walking on the court.
Stop it.
Oh yeah.
But you know what though?
Man ain't played a game yet, and I already been ejected.
But I will say this though. I really felt like I think that's what Washington needed to see though. Because they don't have that right now. They ain't had that since Russ. Somebody really caring and stepping up for the team and all that. So to me, I wonder if that was a veteran move. And it didn't cost. I mean, it just cost him 2 baskets, but that was it. So I think it was dope that he did that to show, that passion.
Show some emotion.
Yeah, it's a bunch of young kids, man. Hey, I'm gonna say it again. No, I ain't gonna say it because I don't want somebody might look at it and we might get in trouble. But yeah, I'll leave it alone. But there's a bunch of young kids. But speaking of the Hawks, Jacob said he liked these Hawks right now. They got a great advantage, a great chance to take advantage of this week schedule they got so far. Great chance.
They do.
I know Giannis came back, so they playing Giannis tonight later on, but still, he might be still rusty. But if they could beat Milwaukee, they play 76ers. I don't know if Embiid's going to be back in time. I know he's game time decision, I believe, but still, then you got the Nets, you got Dallas twice, you got the Nets again. That's why they've won 4 in a row so far. What do you think about this Kuminga trade so far? Do you like it? I know they ain't played nobody. I know Jacob like what he sees, but do you like the Kuminga trade so far?
I like the energy. As I left the arena on Sunday, I like this team. And even though I don't really like our coach a whole lot, but I think he likes this team. This team, they play better defense.
Mm-hmm.
We look like a more cohesive team right now. And I mean, I think we should all be excited about Kuminga. He seems to be playing like a man possessed, kind of like he's been caged. And now they've kind of let him loose, and now he's starting to see that, like, I can really get loose here in Atlanta. And I think the type of squad the Hawks have, they're probably like egging them on. Like, yeah, man, go do you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we gonna do these other things. Go be the athletic freak that you are. So I left State Farm Arena. I've seen them on TV, but like watching them live,
Yeah.
I mean, I like what I see. I like what I see out this team.
Yeah. That dunk was crazy. He got.
She went back to back dunks.
Yeah, and the fact that was off a vertical and switch hands. And, oh, that was sick. But yeah, I'm with you. I like Kuminga. I just think now with the draft, you gotta, if you can get a great point guard, that's fine. But and they might not even want a point guard. They might want to let JJ be the, point forward.
Yeah.
But 20 minutes and block every game, and yeah, and can shoot from everywhere. Yeah, he can. And what one thing he brings, I don't know if you noticed this, but when I got to see him play, I've seen him play twice already, covering him. He moves without the ball, and he moves without the ball better than any Hawk, because that's what Golden State teaches you, right?
Yeah.
That's what he do is move, and you can tell the way he moves without the ball, he's always open. And I think that's why, full of energy, and then his energy of smiling and laughing, that helps the team. I think that's why our coach likes him like he does. Do you say go Peterson?
Hell no. Today, hell no. I
don't give it either, dog.
Yeah, I don't know.
Would you? I don't know. But you got to get I think. Would you get a point guard?
Is it a point guard at one? No.
And I don't think Peterson's a point guard
Nah,
either.
Peterson like a combo. He like a 2, 3, 4 type guy.
Here's the thing: would you trade back to number 4, and then get you? Or do a trade, you pick Peterson, let them pick like you did with Trey.
Yeah,
yeah. To me, I still think Boozer is the perfect fit for this team.
I do too. I do like Boozer. I would rather have Boozer here.
Yeah. I say Boozer. Look at Trey. Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, State Farm Arena look homeless without Trey, because ain't nobody showing up to those games.
That thing look wild, dog.
Won't be on Magic City though. Magic City night, it ain't gonna be. Oh, and what's the name gets a stop it too? The San Antonio Spurs, not Spurs. Was it the Spurs or was it Dallas? I forgot who it was, but whoever it was,
stop it.
Talking about they need to remove Magic City. That's a
everybody, but Money Jones, all them folk who act like they ain't never been to Magic City, all need Al Horford, all y'all need to stop it. Like I said, some of the folk who were going on back and forth, I'm like, bro, I done seen some of y'all in Magic City. Like, what are we doing?
Right.
So now y'all holier than thou. Okay.
You say take AJ? Is it
AJ say he might not come? AJ say he might not come out. He say he enjoying college.
You're getting that money too.
Yeah, he say. Yeah, he basically like, man.
Yeah, he was the Spurs. Yeah.
Yeah, he like I like being in college.
Yeah, I would say if you get number 1, I would say trade back, or make sure you can get Boozer, and do a trade, get Peterson, let them take Boozer, and you trade back if you know that can happen. And that's what I would do. I think Boozer fits with this team, or what you want with this team. Then that way you might get Boozer and you get another pick. And remember, they can get 2 lottery picks. They able to get 2 lottery picks as well. So got to remember this: there's no Magic City promotion. If the Hawks are good for 10 straight years, they have higher end promotions.
But then a lot of people are really missed the point about the Magic City thing too, y'all. Yeah. They're not gonna have poles set up and all that stuff. Everybody, they're celebrating the wings. They're
Right.
celebrating just the culture of Atlanta. 241 for Forsyth Street. A lot of people, soon as they leave State Farm Arena, they head into 241 for Forsyth Street.
Right.
And it's been that way forever. Visiting teams, visiting fans, home fans. I remember once upon a time when Steven Jackson was here. Steven Jackson beat us over there one night. And he actually played.
Yeah,
I was like, he must have skipped all media because we walk in the door, he already set up.
Yeah.
He just played in the game. But people are making it seem like halftime is gonna be stripper, the snack pack, water world gonna y'all stop. Like, again, if y'all don't understand our culture, stop worrying about it. Don't worry about us. Leave us alone. Worry about your culture in your city.
Hey, yeah, I've been for 20 plus years. I can say that, but then too, I went to open campus, so I can say it.
So, like, he get a whole pass.
Oh man,
y'all know them open campus shirts on the way. Open campus t-shirts are on the way. I just want y'all to know that.
I agree. A-Cuff. Yeah.
I like him. I like him.
I agree. I agree with that. Yes, I agree with that. Set up polls and have Adam Silver. No deal. No, Jacob. The kids were asked though, not my problem. Yeah, they will ask questions. I don't know. You got to say wings. The wings.
Yeah, we having Lou wings. We having lemon pepper Lou wings tonight. Yeah. And first of all, let's stop acting like these kids ain't already hip. They got one of these, man. Like, listen.
Everything that's going on.
Duh, these kids are way smarter than we ever were. So
they probably watched the documentary already. So,
bruh, they done probably set up. They don't watched it virtually. They follow it on Instagram. Like, come on, y'all. Like, y'all not giving these kids enough credit.
Reserve me one of them shirts. I got you. All right, sticking with basketball, Boston Celtics. Do y'all believe they have enough to win a chip? And can they win a chip this year?
I don't think so. I think
them picks, them trades, that Vucevic trade was a big trade.
But it's just something about not having Tatum out there. It's something about not having that dude, man. Like, JB need his boy.
He does.
He need his boy. It's like they got this little thing. But I don't know if the trade. I don't know if they can pick up that thing.
But that's why I love the fact that they got Vucevic now. You got somebody who can score if you need him, who's going to rebound, make the right pass. You got a lot of young players on that team. You still got the vets, and Brown is finally showing that he's that dude. He's just always been that dude. So I think they can, man. And you know what? I was going to ask you, but I'm going to say it. I think if Tatum tries to come back, I think it'll mess him up this year.
But Tatum don't need to come back. That's why I don't think they can win it. Because even if he come back, he's not going to be 100%. Like, he need to sit down. Mm-hmm. Him and Deuce just need to play video games and all that the rest of the off season. Like, I think he messes them up if he tried to come back this year. So I don't like this Boston team winning it. Now the problem is Pritchard. Reggie Miller done kind of messed Pritchard up because comparing with him and
Clay Clark. But you right though. Well, hey, after Reggie said that, Pritchard went all world now. Like, but I always like Pritchard, but Pritchard think he all world.
Hey man, I bet if you would ask Reggie Miller that question again, Reggie Miller would not answer it that way, because Reggie was answering it from a real basketball nerd perspective.
Yeah.
Like he geek out on basketball.
You can't ask OGs about basketball because they're gonna give you the truth.
They gonna get right because they geek out. Reggie had to think, man. You think you're talking to a dumbed down social media era, so you got to say Steph. You got, you know, you got to say Kyrie.
Hey, right, Reggie, like y'all tripping. Nah,
Yeah, and he was still trying to fit. But I'm telling you, if we would have cornered Reggie Miller and be passing the yak around, you know what I'm saying, Reggie, you wouldn't answer that question that way, David. Nah, man, I wouldn't answer that. All the backlash I caught on that.
Right.
So, yeah, Reggie. I feel you, Reggie. I feel it. Reggie, it's hard out here in these streets, Reggie. It's hard. It's hard because most people dumb. That's why I don't talk to people no more. Like, like people be tagging me and stuff, then they'll call me like, you didn't see me tag you? Bruh, I ain't see it, dog. Cause I don't feel like answering a dumbass question, man. Like, that's dumb, dog.
No,
I'm gonna let y'all do that, man. I ain't got time for that right now.
But no, man, I think Celtics. I'm with Ab. Like Ab said, Celtics can go. They can win the East. I don't know if they can win a chip, but they can win the East. But like I said, I like the team they have. Jaylen Brown's always been a dog. He's always been a dog.
Yeah, man, he's alpha, man. He one of them.
Tatum is the truth. But one thing we always question is does Tatum have that dog in him? Jaylen Brown has that dog in her, as we're seeing. We're definitely seeing in the playoffs. But like I said, with the players they have, Pritchard is a dog. I mean, Pritchard ain't the greatest player, but he a dog. Pritchard don't care. Pritchard 5'10", playing like he's 6'3", doing fadeaways and all. You know what I'm saying? Like, he almost remind me of, he's better than him, but he got that JJ Barea type attitude. You know how JJ Barea wasn't scared of nobody. Like, I always say, man, if somebody don't knock his teeth out going to the hole like that, ain't no way he be going to the hole in the 90s and 80s. That little dude going to the hole like that. And they would have been knocked two of his front teeth out going to the hole. You 5'6".
JJ Barea, baby.
And that's Pritchard. Pritchard plays like that, you know. And then what's the center name? How you say his name? Akuda, whatever his name is. The young dude.
Yeah.
I like. You got young, active legs, and you got boots coming out. I like that squad, man. I like that squad. So I think they can. Like I said, I don't think they can win a chip, but I think Boston. That team. But I think they can, but I still think Detroit is the number one favorite in the East.
Yeah, I would have to agree with the Detroit thing.
Detroit has everything you need for a championship.
They do.
Only thing they might not have is, but I think Dort can be that 1-2 punch because Dort can score in the hole. They don't have like another wing, but they don't need that. If you got, because they got your dog in Cade. They got depth. They have toughness. They have those players who make those plays that's not on the stat sheet. Have a good coach, great coach. Yeah, I just think they have everything you need to be able to win a chip. Will they win a chip? I don't know, but I don't think nobody in the East can play with anybody in the West like Detroit can.
Yeah, because they can play that style.
Yeah, they can play that. They can play whatever style you need them to play.
Yeah, they can play that style right though.
Hey, now, granted, K gonna shoot 58 times, but he gonna shoot 58 times, but still, they gonna get the rebounds and offensive rebounds, and that's Detroit style, you know. And I like it because it kind of reminds me of the old Detroit as far as they have their own style of play. Like, you see the way they was knocking down Wemby?
Yeah, man. What? That was old school textbook bad boy era.
Every time he coming up, boom, hit him. And what to me, what was dope about Wemby never complained. That's why I love Wemby.
Oh, yeah.
Dog.
Yeah,
Shout out to Danny Thompson. I was like, I don't know about this Wemby. Yo, that Joker, I'm a Wemby fan, man. His heart and the way his passion for the game, and then like you said, he's not complaining. You know who remind me of? What? No, I ain't gonna say it because people see, are you tripping? I don't mean as far as style, but he kind of reminded me of when young Kobe came in the league. How Kobe was just different. You know what I'm saying? You just knew Kobe was a different breed. The way he played, the way even when they're losing by 20, he play every possession like he had a chance to win. That's Wemby. Getting mad at the lose.
My dog Wemby.
Hey, G, you might be right. You might be right. But you know what, G? He might be that guy you might be able to get away with to go get that throw a hard foul because somebody hit K. You know.
Oh man, you gotta have that enforcer, baby.
Yeah, he'll go too far. You're right. He'll go too far. Imagine if the Hawks drafted Castle. That's what
don't get me started about my homeboy at the Pride of Newton County. Don't get me started. Please don't get me started.
That's where they messed up. I really believe they messed up.
Please don't get me started.
Yeah,
that's kid from your backyard, dog.
Backyard.
I mean, right down to when his folk be down that State Farm every night, man. Come on, what are we doing?
Hey,
what are we doing?
And I also heard that Quinn didn't want. I mean, I know nobody really wanted, but Quinn didn't want. Who's the point guard? Who's the small forward he took?
Arisha Shea?
Yeah, he didn't want Arisha Shea.
Again, the worst draft ever. The Hawks get number 1 pick, and there's nobody to take. There's no consensus number 1.
So, but mates, why didn't you choose Cleveland? Or why didn't you choose Castle? If that's the case, why you choose?
Right, that dog. I say the same thing.
Yeah, and you're right. You need a goon to win. I agree with you wholeheartedly. All right, man. We're gonna take a quick break, man. Don't go anywhere. We got some injury news, as far as these basketball players, the superstars. You don't want to go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Have a sports injury? Need to see an orthopedic doctor? Ortho Atlanta is one of Metro Atlanta's largest orthopedic and sports medicine practices, providing orthopedic and sports medicine care for the whole family. With 37 physicians and 14 offices, the practice provides the highest level of care for injury of muscles, joints, bones, and spine. Ortho Atlanta offers convenient access to a full range of musculoskeletal surgeons and specialists. Ortho Atlanta also offers on-site physical therapy, pain management care, MRI imaging, and workers' compensation care. The Ortho Atlanta surgery centers in Austell and Fayetteville provide cost-effective, same-day surgical procedures in an accredited outpatient center. Hip, knee, shoulder, back pain? Ortho Atlanta has you covered with specialists in all areas. Same-day appointments, orthopedic care for the whole family. Ortho Atlanta, Atlanta's choice for orthopedic and sports medicine care. Learn more at www.orthoatlanta.com.
Hey, this is Earl Campbell.
Hey, it's Chuck the Iceman Liddell.
This is Emmett Smith, and you're listening to 3 Point Conversion.
All right, we are back inside the 3 Point Conversion Sports Lounge. And we got family in the building.
Our cousin, baby.
Got our cousin.
It's almost that time, too.
Yep.
Duke, Carolina, one more time, baby.
Yep.
One more time.
Orthopedic for Ortho Atlanta, Dr. Donnie Fowler III. What's going on, Doc?
What's up, fellas? Sorry I missed you guys.
One more time. One more time. It's almost time.
Probably 2 more times. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't see each other in the ACC.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Hey, you
But
never know. It'd be dope if it'd be 3 more times. It could happen too. That'd be crazy. Hey, we saw it. What was that? 2022.
We couldn't have it no other way though. We couldn't have no the battle for Tobacco Road, man. Hey, we couldn't have it no other way.
How you feeling, Doc? Everything good?
everything's good. Yeah, I have a good feeling about that game on Saturday in Cameron. The way Duke's been playing, but we'll see. It's always going to be a game, no matter what. So,
Doc, I got to ask you this question before we get started. Your quarterback's mom. I mean, she just continues to make headlines. Your thoughts on Jaden's mom?
oh, I haven't even seen that.
Oh, so now she basically saying that listen, no girls allowed. Like girls got to come through her. Yeah, she said that.
I mean, obviously, there's been this running thing that, yeah, she's been on him. And I don't even know. I mean, it seemed like him and Juju were vibing. I don't know if that was real or not, or if that ever came out. But, yeah, I mean, he has to handle his business, obviously, or he's going to, I don't know, I feel like start losing some respect around the league. But, I mean, I get his mom, I'm sure, trying to keep the gold diggers away and whatever else. But you still got to have a line drawn at some point.
Got to let that man be the quarterback in DC.
Yeah.
NFL quarterback. My God.
Got to.
Come on, Mom.
Doc. So we were just talking about the Boston Celtics. It's a possibility, they could go to the chip. Are they good enough to go and all of that? But now with that situation headed the right direction, and then you got Jason Tatum. There's been talk, whispers that he's trying to play or he might play or what have you. Could he come back and play? And if so, when do you think he could come back and really be able to help the Celtics?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's going to play. It seems like that's the running consensus. I don't have that, from my Duke intel, but I think like the other guys like Halliburton and Dame, I think have already said that they're not coming back this year. I know Dame obviously did the 3-point competition, which was fun to see, but neither one of them are planning to play competitive basketball this year. Whereas Tatum, from I think day one, in his mind, his plan was to be back, and so sounds like he's been playing 5-on-5 for a while now. I think, there's been rumblings he could even be back by, I think, Friday or Saturday, whatever their next home game is. I know they're playing tonight on the road against Charlotte, but there's rumors he could even be back this weekend. Whenever that is, I think they're going to bring him back before the playoffs. They're going to keep him very light on minutes, I'm sure, and slowly work him in, possibly even start him coming off the bench, because obviously as of this season, it's kind of Jaylen Brown's team.
Right.
And I think they got to be careful with, the dynamic and the chemistry and not messing some of that up. But maybe then that's even better to, hey, let's start by bringing him off the bench and playing 15, 20 minutes and actually playing Robin to Batman, for now and seeing how he can kind of hopefully gradually fit in, because obviously it's a plus if they can have them both out there, but you just don't want to throw them out into the fire, not only to risk injury, but also to disrupt the flow and the chemistry that they've developed with their new team.
Okay, Doc, we got to talk Steph, because he's getting ready to return and move it back 3 days. Okay, he's about ready to return. Now it's 10 days before they evaluate him. Doc, what's the real story on Steph and his knee?
Yeah, it's not encouraging. He's for being a smaller player, he's not. I think overall he's been fairly healthy throughout his career compared to some guys. So it's unusual to see him out for so long or have so many things going on. Obviously, yes, he's getting older. The Warriors certainly are not having a great season. So, I think they're going to protect his well-being. I don't think they're going to rush him back at this point. I think they're fighting just to kind of be in the play-in, teams to make the playoffs. So, the fact that they're not even going to reevaluate him for another 10 days, not that they've really come out and said what it is, but it means that it seems like it's more serious and
Right.
they're not going to rush him. So
You don't think? I was talking to some the late we call them church mothers in the church. And they were saying that it's because he's trying to see if they're going to make the playoffs or not. Right, coming back. I don't know. That's what I heard, but I'm like you, Doc. It must be serious for him to they keep prolonging it, So hey, everybody else is doing it in the NBA. You see people that should have got to stop it when DeAndre Hunter, you hadn't heard anything about this, and all of a sudden DeAndre Hunter in Sacramento gets he's gonna be out for the season because he's having surgery on his eye or something wrong with his eye. Like that doesn't even make sense.
yeah,
Like you didn't get poked in the eye. So everybody's trying to tank now. But all right, I gotta ask you. You saw Kansas City. They made this trade. They sent Trent McDuffie to the Rams, but they've been trying to lure Kelsey to play one more year or to come back. Kelsey said he's thinking about retiring. The fact that they're trying to lure Kelsey into coming back, does that mean Pat Mahomes has a chance to play next year? And I'm asking you the same question. When like if he does, how soon can he be back?
yeah. So he has said his goal is to be back by week 1. I think that's I mean that's a tough time frame because it was like mid-December was his injury. I think he got surgery fairly quickly after that. So whatever, mid to late December. Mid to late December. So if you think about September, whatever is second week of September, usually when week 1 is of the NFL season. I mean, you're talking 9 months for what's considered a multi-leg, not just an ACL, but ACL and LCL. Average is for a multi-leg closer to a year. Now, I'm not saying it's not possible to be back by 9 months. I don't have his rehab kind of update, but I think I would probably be a little surprised if he's ready by week 1. Now, do I think he's going to play this coming season? Yes. I would just kind of be surprised if it's by week 1, even though that's his goal and that's great. I mean, you don't want to have the mindset, oh yeah, I'm not going to be coming back till December and giving it a full year. You want to say, hey, I'm going to grind. I want to be ready by week 1, and you see how the cards fall. I just still think that's a big mountain to climb with the injury that he had, and certainly the Chiefs wanting to look out for their long-term investment because I assume they would think that he's going to be their quarterback for at least another 5-6 years. So,
right. So basically, you said we should give Mahomes a.
Stop it.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
But real quick, a follow up to that, just because we know medicine has changed and the rehab, all this stuff is like top of the line. To kind of what Raphael was just saying, Penix was just doing an interview, and Penix was like, "I'm ahead of schedule," and he's had multiple knee surgeries, Doc. I mean, is it really realistic to think that he can be in training camp and he can be gearing up for a week 1 start?
Again, I mean, I think it's possible. I mean, Penix, you worry with the amount of injury. I know it was his other knee that he had ACL surgery on twice, but I mean, he unfortunately has proven that he has been injury prone in his career. And so, again, assuming the Hawks still consider him their long-term quarterback, I can't see them trying to rush him back too quickly because if he tears it again, and now he's having his 4th ACL surgery between 2 knees. I mean, there ends up kind of usually becoming a point where it's like, well, yeah, how can this go on? So I like the mental part of it, like motivate yourself, try to be ready, say, hey, yeah, I'm gearing for week 1. And if you make it there, great. But it's still a really short turnaround for for potentially, a franchise player, that you got to weigh in the longevity of it too.
That's crazy.
I mean, only way I can see it is if they're like everybody can't be BTO or Adrian Peterson, freak of nature. I mean, but it just feels like I won't lie, it feels like with Patrick Mahomes, you can almost see him doing this. Like he's just that type where even for him, like you said, he got the surgery. Then it seemed like he wanted to get the surgery the same day.
Yeah. Well, honestly, that's going back. That's basically what Tatum did with his Achilles. He had surgery like the next morning. Like most guys will do it like a week or two later.
Right.
Go down. Like Tatum had it like that within 24 hours. Like boom. Like, hey, we're doing this. We're getting started ASAP. So yeah, I think Mahomes is similar in that regard. So to your point, let's put it this way, if I had to bet on Mahomes versus Penix, I'm probably going to take Mahomes. Who's going to be ready week one? I guess cover your ears, Falcons fans. But yeah.
Right.
No disrespect to Penix.
Well, all right, Doc, we definitely appreciate it, man.
Saturday, Doc.
Saturday.
6:30. We'll see.
I'm ready.
You're not gonna cover you're not covering a Hawks game?
Saturday?
Yeah.
Saturday Glaze game.
Look, Hawks play Philadelphia. I want to see
Saturday Glaze game. Glaze know I'll be Carolina. Down. I have my warm up. I probably have my warm up on about 2:30. Matter of fact, we're doing the 7-on-7, so I'll probably be Carolina. I probably want my Carolina pullover. I have my jersey up under it, so I have my tearaway pants. So by 6, I'll be in layup line. I'll be ready to go. I'll be in layup line by 6 o'clock.
All right, Doc. We'll talk about next week. We'll have bragging rights. So, but have a great week.
You wanted to answer. I think I saw the segment after to answer one of the questions in advance why Carolina is ranked so low. Losing by almost 30 points in Raleigh to NC State is not a good look. So
we were without our big gun, Doc. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that.
Shot in, Duke fan.
We were without our big gun, Doc. Don't do that, Doc.
Yeah, but you could still beat Clemson and other good teams without them. But how do you get spanked by NC State and Raleigh like that?
Spoken like a Duke fan. Spoken like
a Duke fan. But we'll see. I truly hope Caleb Wilson plays, because I don't want to beat him and Caleb Wilson not play, and then that's an excuse. I want Caleb Wilson out there. So
we need Caleb Wilson out there. We need him out there. Hopefully he's just gearing up for this game. Hopefully
I hope so too.
Gotta be in Cameron Indoor. Gotta play in Cameron Indoor.
Hey, before I let him go, I purposely didn't ask him about Caleb Wilson, because he would have gave him play. I would have given. He should be out.
I think most true Duke fans want. You always want a team at their best. They want Caleb Wilson out there. So,
but Doc probably would have said, "No, Doc, you would have said." I mean, if Andrew, he really could be back. He just punking it out. I ain't want you to say nothing.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that.
I gotta tell Doc this crazy story. One of my former players that I coached, he played football at Duke. And so my first time on the campus, I'm like, gotta go see Cameron Indoor. We walking, dude say, it's right there. Where? That's it right there.
Yeah.
This can't be Cameron Indoor. Not this little bitty building right here. No.
High school. It's like a high school gym.
But when we went inside, Doc, it was empty. But you could just, I was like, oh my God, this why it's so crazy in here.
That's why. Yep. Yep.
I'm ready for Saturday, man. I'm ready for Saturday, man.
I look forward to. Well, no, I hope it's. I'm sure it's going to be a great game, no matter what. I hope.
Always.
I hope Caleb Wilson plays. So we'll see.
We need a big guy to play.
All right, Doc. We'll holler at you, sir.
All
Thank
right,
you.
fellas.
Appreciate it, Doc.
All right.
All right. Hey, after that, we might as well bring in our next guest, man. It's time to bring in.
It's time to roll. This is time of year. He don't care about no NFL combine. He don't care about no 40s.
Right.
What's your shooting percentage?
Let's bring him in right now, man. We got. I know we got to hurry to let him go. We got to get off.
What's your field goal percentage?
We got to give him this time. What up, Deshaun Tate? Tate's Take Hoops. How you doing today, sir?
What up, though, man? Appreciate you guys for having me. You already knew I didn't want to hear nothing about no combine and all that other. Let me tell you something. I tell people all the time, as you know, selection Sundays were made for selection. We all know that. That's just what it is. This is the most. Let me tell you something. I know we can get into. This is the most anticipated right here. This is the best time. I put March Madness up against whatever you want. MLB in October. Super Bowl, that's cool. One weekend, whatever, fine. NBA playoff, you name it. No, it's not topping March Madness. You got all of the hype. If you ain't talked to nobody in that cubicle sitting next to you all year long, you hate their guts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Never talk to them. Nosy as hell, you'll punch them in the eye if they say something to you today at work. You better believe that Monday after Selection Sunday, you comparing brackets. It's the best time of the year. It's anticipated, and you got the upsets, you got the buzzer beaters. You have a lot of guys who making names for themselves that's never going to be able to see an NBA floor. It just doesn't get better. It's just and you got so many teams and it's on all day. It's an excuse to skip work. It should be a holiday. It's just nothing better.
Man.
Merge, and it brings all people, not some people. It brings everybody together. You got people who never watch basketball that are picking these brackets. I got a 3-year-old. The 3-year-old's picking a bracket. Like, it gets everybody involved, and it's just a lot of fun because there's always that one game that you swear just busted my doggone bracket. So now I'm going to crumble it up and throw it in the wastebasket. And you think that that's the game that but there's something, but you know what? My bracket probably ain't really that bad. So let me go grab it out of the wastebasket, unravel that thing, and continue to follow along. But what you don't know is that it wasn't that game. It's that game later on this evening or afternoon that's gonna bust everybody's bracket. Now you can just kind of go to the fridge, pour you up a nice adult beverage, and kick your feet up and enjoy the tournament for all that it is, which is nothing but madness.
But you know what I learned, Deshaun? As long as your Final Four still intact, you good.
You good money.
I used to throw that thing where I was like, wait a minute, until you lose a Final Four team, you good.
This is so much fun, man. It's
so
much fun. This is the best time of the year, man.
I can't wait, man.
And they're on all day. You get multiple games on at one time. You got your split screens. You're at work. Everybody's paying attention. You got your pool. You know, I know football. You got your squares and all that other stuff. It's so similar. It's so much fun, man. And there's nothing better. I've preached it on to people so many times. And you go from 68 to 4 just like that within the snap of a finger. 3 weeks. That's all they give me.
Yeah.
Friday, you go Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, you just be like, oh my God. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm geeked. I'm ready.
So let me ask you then. I mean, I think it's, this is good transition. We all know about the top 5 rank. I believe we all agree that, it's pretty legit. But your next top 5, the ones that are ranked, is it a team that you would remove, or what's the team that, if it's not, cool, but if it is, what's the team that you would remove out of the top, the next top 5 or the top 10, and who would you replace them with?
Mm-hmm.
Someone that's currently in the 6 through 10 range
Yes.
that can be replaced with somebody that's lower than them.
Yes.
Um,
Or do you think they got it right?
I think for the most part, I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty spot on. I mean, Texas Tech at 10, they have some of the best wins in college basketball. I mean, they've beat number one teams. They've won games on the road because they play in such a tough conference. They've also lost some games. I mean, you look at them last week. They beat who? Iowa State at Iowa State or something
Yep.
like that, and then come back the very next game and they lose to TCU. I mean, and some of that is just the nature of the Big 12, and some of that is just the nature of basketball in February, where one team really needs that big signature win to solidify themselves as a lock for the NCAA tournament. I think, but just one spot after that, Illinois could jump right into place. There, I think that St. John's is better than a number 18, in my opinion. If we're not looking at the top of the top and the blue bloods, last year we had all number one seeds and all that other kind of stuff. That's the second time that's only happened in the history of college basketball. But if there's a team that's ranked, probably somewhere in the top 25 that I feel pretty good about, and it's not, the top four Duke, Connecticut, Michigan, Arizona, whatever, Florida, it's probably St. John's. I mean, when you start talking about, you know, what March is made out of, which is first things first, Hall of Fame coaches. But then you start going into experienced players, hard-nosed, tough, physical style of play, and experienced guards, and they don't go the deepest on the bench. But I think that they're equipped for a similar run. May not look like it last week when they got the doors blown off of them and only scored 40 points against UConn, but I think there's a very large majority of the teams this year that can really say that. So I would be okay with replacing Texas Tech with Illinois or St. John's being closer to that bottom half of the 10, certainly top of the double digits around, top 12, 13 teams in the country.
Now, Deshaun, we always need stories and headlines heading to Selection Sunday and into the tournament. The young fella AJ at BYU, he sit down and does an interview. He basically saying, "Listen, I love college. I may not leave." And he's the potential number one overall pick. How do you think his tournament will kind of sway these comments or change his mind?
So, first of all, him saying that, which number one, thank you for educating me because I didn't even know he said that.
Yeah.
And as soon as you said it, let me tell you what happened. Have you ever heard of the expression of something going in one ear and coming out the other? So when you said that, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Because that didn't even happen. I didn't even allow it to go in the first ear to even have a chance to register coming through to even come out the other ear. No way this kid is coming back for some college basketball, although it would be great if he did.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, a phenomenal talent. You can't turn down money like that, an opportunity. And I mean, it would be great if he came back. I mean, every year, and this is the crazy part about this year's draft. This ain't just AJ DeBanster, but usually every year in the draft, I can honestly say I'm not sure that there's really that many guys that's ready for the NBA. Like, to be honest with you, the NBA draft is predicated so much more now on something different than what it once was. It used to be predicated based off of you leaving, you go to the draft when you're ready to be able, and you're confident your game is ready to be able to make an impact for a team on the next level. Now it's about potential, all of these other things. What can he be 3 and 4 years down the line? And you almost have to take your chances at something like that, considering the money that they're willing to throw out there at you. Your game may not even really get perfected and crafted into form until, X amount of years down the line. Then we find out who you really were. And I think that messes up a lot of guys too, by the way. But this is a draft where I think some guys can go and contribute right away. I think the bands that can contribute right. Superstar? No. All-star? No. But I think he's NBA ready. I think he's
Okay.
ready to take a jump. Peterson, very much the same thing. But no, I like him as a talent a lot. I don't know if I like him as much as some other people do. You know, I've heard some people throw out some names, and I'm like, I don't see that. You know what I mean? I've heard some Tracy McGrady. I mean, I've heard some ridiculous
Yeah, they
stuff.
bumping him.
Yeah,
They selling him.
I've heard some ridiculous stuff. But I don't want that to diminish the kind of talent he is because I think that he really is going to be a good NBA talent and he's already a good college basketball player. So I like to leave it right there until we have a chance to see more against grown men who can run as fast or faster as you, just as strong or strong talent as much as you are. And then you kind of learn a little bit more, but the expectations sometimes get put on guys and it's too high too early.
All right. My apologies just because of time, but I got one more question, and then we have to go. But I want to ask you. Doc answered it, and I'm pretty sure Mason would love to know as well. With North Carolina being ranked so high, I mean, so low, but they only have, I think, what, 6 losses? Um, why do you think that is, and do you agree with that?
Part of it is because of something that many people are not gonna talk about very much. Because the first thing everybody gonna run and tell you is that it's because of Caleb Wilson. Number one, that is true. But number two, in the last, we're getting really close to calling it almost a handful of years. The ACC has not been what you typically see the ACC as.
That's true.
It has been Duke. It has been Carolina. I think Clemson made a run recently to the Elite Eight. I respect the Final Four run that Miami made a couple of years ago, and I think Miami probably even forgets about, or anybody right outside that forgets about it. But outside of that, they just haven't been who. Wake Forest is not the same program that they used to be. NC State made a run to the Final Four for crying out loud a couple years ago. I thought they would have had a better team this year. They probably might show it in the conference tournament. So it just isn't what it should. Now, is there a reason they've beaten Kansas? Right, Kansas is currently prior to last night's terrible loss. But Kansas is ranked 14. North Carolina 17. That's a significant stretch for a team that has already beaten Kansas, and Kansas is actually on a downward spiral.
Right.
So, but North Carolina doesn't, outside of the win against Duke and maybe a couple others, they've beaten teams, but they haven't looked impressive. I think the problem is that they've lost to teams that have been bigger shocks than North Carolina's wins against the teams that it has beaten. So the teams that Carolina has beaten, it's kind of coming off underwhelming, with the exception of Duke, almost as if, yeah, well, they Carolina, they're supposed to be.
It's a rivalry
But
game too.
right, but when you lose in your North Carolina to teams that are of a lower prestige than you are by multiple different levels, when you lose to Miami, who's got a new coach and got all new players, when you lose, you know what I'm saying? When you get blown out by NC State, and that's also the rival. Those are the things that I think are sticking out more in the eyes of whom are voters than it is the wins that Carolina has.
The pains of being a Tar Heel.
Yeah. But look, Deshaun, we definitely appreciate it, man. I hate that we up against time, but
I'm sick about it.
Hopefully we get you on next week again, man. Because
it's his time. Let's bring him back. It's his time.
Bring him back each week. Hey, so we're gonna have fun, but I appreciate you, man. And like I said, next week, hopefully, we got you. All right.
Appreciate you guys, man.
My
Keep
brother.
doing what you do. Go be great.
Yes, sir. Form night. Anyway, that's true. But hey, another great show, man.
Oh man,
fun times. I'm still putting that clip up last week. I ain't had a chance to put it up, but I gotta put it up. Your face was priceless. Your reaction was priceless. So we gotta.
those are words that will forever trigger me, dog.
But oh man, that was funny. But
Forever trigger me, dog.
hey,
Trigger this
shout-
whole city, dog.
yeah, for real, for real. But shout out to everyone. And look, y'all know what it is, man. You hear this music, you already know what it means. It means that it's time to let you go. Before we let you go, we have a couple shout outs, and stay tuned because you might be one of them. First off, I want to give a shout out to the Almighty God for giving me this platform to do what I do, say what I say, make you all upset, mad, want to give me the stop it button. God, I appreciate it. Also, I want to shout out to my guy, Mace, for having my back, being on the show. Dog, anything you want to say?
Hey man, listen, y'all know the routine, man. It costs you nothing to be a good person. You never know what people going through in this lifetime, man. And, oh, by the way, take no day for granted, man. Take no day for granted, man. Every day your feet touch the ground, man. Thank the man upstairs, man, for putting you in the number, dog. Real talk.
For real. Also, I want to shout out Dr. Fowler for coming in.
I do.
Also, thank you to Deshaun Tate for taking time to come talk to us.
Man, Tate takes hoops.
Yep. And then shout out to everybody who's in the chat room, man.
Yeah, man. Big love for the chat.
Yeah, look, Ab and Roz, whoever he was. Sorry. Shout out to G Square. Shout out to G. Shout out to Jacob. Hey man,
Jacob need to take his show on the road, man. Jacob a comedian, dog.
No, that's all he is, dog. He's a comedian. He don't know it, but he's a comedian, man. Also, man, I want to shout out to my lovely children, my nieces, nephews, uncles, aunties, cousins, grandparents, brothers, sisters, hey cousins. Hey, let your family know that you love them while they can feel it, love them while they still alive. Also, eat good this week, drink responsibly. You got college basketball, you got NBA, you got NHL, MLB. There's always some stuff going on with MLB.
You got UFL too. UFL there in training camp, baby.
UFL in training camp. You got women's college basketball. All of it. Hey, next week, same time, same show, same crazy host, same sports nonsense. Will you miss me? I'm out. Peace.
We gone.
We out.
What's up, family? I'm Real Mike Rob. Make sure you tuning in to the 3 Point Conversion Radio. They got all of it, and they keep it funky. Let's get it.